time ago, in a galaxy far, far away in Dallas, Texas, Heritage Auctions has a giant memorabilia auction July 16th, 17th, and 18th, plus on July 15th, the Cecil B. DeMille collection. I'm here in Heritage, Beverly Hills, with Brian Chenis, and we are looking at a wonderful R3, not to be confused with R2. This is R2's cousin, R3, clear dome. This is a little R2, sort of a similar unit to R2 that kind of goes by in one of the corridors on the Death Star, basically.
Correct.
Right? Yeah.
Yes.
Really, really cool. The dome. With obviously it's been printed on the various.
Some of them are hand painted. The black are actually in paint, and then there's some, appliques,
Very
tape
cool.
on the other graphics.
Just sort of see there, which I think is just really wonderful. Just really great looking, right from the set of A New Hope.
The Empire version of
Yeah.
R2. Right?
Pretty neat, and just very cool. We got a whole bunch of really fun Star Wars pieces in this auction. There's also some prequel stuff. You can come here and look at that yourself. I love this. Tell us what we got here, Brian. Oh, it's
That is a Death Star turbo laser cannon from the
Jedi, from the second Death Star.
Yes, and it is from the esteemed collection of Greg Jean.
Oh, this was
Yes.
the Greg Jean piece.
Yes.
Wonderful. Did this sell and has now come
did.
back?
It
Okay,
did.
gotcha. Wonderful. These are always really neat. They're super light. They're like made of balsa wood, whatever. There were bigger ones that had electronics in it, but the second Death Star had all this extra sort of detail, and so these smaller ones, and there's even smaller ones.
There are.
And there are bigger ones. This
Yes.
one's really nice. Both guns are there. Sometimes those are missing because they
Right.
break off. The top is there. Those sometimes break off as well. But that's really neat. Plus, the bonus of it was from Greg's collection,
Yes,
which is
exactly.
kind of cool.
Of course, this acrylic is just
Yes,
for the
this
display.
is just so it's for the
yeah,
display.
it is literally
That's
for
just a
display.
little bit of putty, so don't you
Yes,
worry.
don't worry.
And then, really, the piece de resistance, possibly, and I say this as the owner of the X-wing, possibly the best Star Wars piece ever. This is, I guess, a mug, a cup from Jabba's palace.
Yes.
It is in the original. In the special edition, I think they turned this into a dancing girl and a musical number. But in the original Return of the Jedi, this mug, I guess they're just drinking in the background, basically.
There's a picture of it sitting on the set with the species of Greedo in
Okay.
the background, and so you see this with the design, on the set.
I just
so.
wish I could pull the name of Greedo's species and then yell at you about that.
Exa-
What do you
exactly.
mean the species? He's a blankety blank. Yeah.
Exactly
That's
right.
that's some other podcast. That's not Stuff
Right.
Dreams Are Made Of. I just thought this was very fun. I like the fact that they went to the trouble to kind of carve this and create this and
Totally.
decorate the set. Obviously, they're not going to use red Solo cups on Jabba's palace, and so this is just pretty fun and pretty neat. And I'm guessing a very reasonable pickup if you were interested
completely.
in it from Return of the Jedi. So check that out and all the other Star Wars and other films at ha.com, coming to you again the 16th, 17th, and 18th. So check it out.